made a change, and it's, you build your life off the back of that.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic story, and I never knew that, so that's really insightful for me as well. So in terms of caring for communities of people, CCP as it is now, you mentioned the 3 strands. Are there any key projects that people watching this would be interested to hear about? There's obviously the signature events that maybe not everyone realises are CCP driven.
Yeah, so I mean, in terms of we look all the time at how we can diversify our funding streams. We, as a charity, we probably operate more as a business, in the sense that 85-90% of our income is driven by us competing to provide contracts for local authorities, which is why now we're not just in Gloucestershire, but we provide services in Worcestershire, South Gloucestershire, Wiltshire, and in Dorset. So we've got a sort of a southwest slither of areas where we work, principally born from open competition. Local authorities now put all of their outsourced work out into the public domain for organisations to be able to bid to provide for them. We've got gold mantra. We believe that we don't just provide what any contract might say we have to provide, but we always want to provide more than that. Hence the fact we use volunteers very widely. Volunteers come with a whole bunch of skills and experiences that we can utilise to add massive value to the work that we do. In fact, we use something called the annual survey of hours and earnings, which I think currently is £13 and something pence per hour across all men and women as the average hourly wage. And we apply that to the amount of hours that volunteers give to us. It's about £500,000 a year of added value in terms of people's time that we can put to the work that we do to benefit not just the people and the communities we work for, but also the local authorities that want that work doing. But the other way that we can do more, and more for less in many respects, is by engaging with businesses. So certainly in Gloucestershire, we have a really good track record of enticing businesses to consider working with us to help us to do the work that we do within communities, but also hopefully to also give them some really good promotion about them as a business and getting involved with their corporate social responsibilities. So so in terms of that diversifying funding streams, we've said, well, we're good at engaging with businesses, and we do want to try and find different ways that we can bring income in to help us to plug gaps in that 90% of funding for local authorities, to help us to innovate, to help us to bring new things to the market so that we can be better at doing what we do. And businesses, are, we believe, essential to that.